Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this Monday morning. Getting started off on a big week coming up. Some really good things happening this week. But first, let's take care of our weather, brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Drew Pollard and a hard-working crew up there in Southport, taking care of our everyday needs here in Panhandle. Look, it's going to be today high 73, low 52, really nice. And we're looking at our Monday moon forecast brought to us by Mountain Dew. We're looking at a full moon is 2 weeks, a week and a half. It's going to be Friday. It's going to be on the 19th if you want to go to the market now. This is a beaver moon, so I guess somebody in Oregon set up this full moon, but it's going to be a partial eclipse. It won't be a blood moon. It's going to sort of be a partial eclipse. The next full moon eclipse, I checked it up because I know y'all are really worried about it this morning, but it's going to be in May. The May 22nd full moon will be a full eclipse then, but it's going to be a partial one this coming in 2 weeks, okay? Our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Take a look at these tides, folks. We have a strong tide today. It's going to be low this morning about 10:26, but it's going to start coming in strong all the way till about 11:30 tonight. And then we're looking at the northeast wind is only going to be, we got it at about 7 today, so it's not bad at all. So we're looking at a decent day, a good week. The tide chart looks good this week, and all kind of good, exciting things happening the weekend. And we're not very far away from Thanksgiving. So I know y'all know that. I know you were looking at the turkeys and trying to pick out one and getting ready for that. So go ahead and get them before they clear the shelves. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. One of the things I was thinking about last night, and this really has nothing to do with outdoors, it sort of does, about how the price of everything is going just sky high. And I think it started, a lot of us first noticed the price of ammunition, and then all of a sudden started looking around, and a family member wants to get a camper, just a good used camper, 2014 or something, and he told me about the prices. And then, of course, I know about used truck, and all of us know this, and go to the grocery store. The used truck prices are sky high. The grocery store, Gail has never been a complainer. She's always been an optimist. She just comes in from buying groceries just shaking her head. And I know y'all know exactly what we're talking about. and getting ready for shop for Christmas, and it's the prices on everything just is sky high. And of course, we're talking about lumber and the building. That building just just blew wide open. And now a lot of us, and I include myself, have just held off on our little projects. I normally, my Home Depot credit card, I usually pay every month. I hadn't paid Home Depot in about 6 months because I hadn't bought anything from them. So anyway, just want to share it, pass it on to you. I don't have the answer or the solution, but just be aware of, I put gas, highest I ever put a tank of gas in my truck was the other day, $75.24 to fill up my truck. And I said, unbelievable. So anyway, we're going to have to deal with it, do the best we can. But by the way, Jeff said the stores are already selling the turkeys, and the lady came in and bought one of the biggest one. Was 23-pounder, Jeff? Yeah. 23-pound turkey for Thanksgiving. That's going to feed a lot of folks. Let's go to some pictures here real quick. Check out this first one. Now, I didn't know, I have not been contacted by anyone down at First Baptist Church, but I will share this with you because it's important for our outdoor community. I saw this on social media. The men's wild game dinner down there will be next month, a week from today, Monday, November 15th, and guest speaker is Governor Mike Huckabee. And there it is right there. So anyway, dinner's at 5:30, program's at 7, and tickets are $5. I think that's a great deal right there. I plan on going. All right. Let's look at some pictures. Colton Wall, one of my former students, his dad, Derek Wall, the dentist up there in Lynn Haven. Now he went to Pittsburgh, Kansas and got it, and a big old grin on his face. And he got it with a bow right there. Now that's pretty good shooting, Colton. I think Colton's finished college now. It should be, unless he's slacking. Fred Bryant down there lower end of the Apalachicola, he left them biting. That's a good-looking mess of fish right there, Fred. Fred does a lot of fishing. Got this from Rusty Russell, who was on the show with Crime Stoppers. He said, Coach, I could tell by today's winning ticket number that it was purchased soon after our segment on your show aired. When I asked the winner if he had learned of the raffle by watching your show, he said, no, my wife did. She watches the show. So I didn't want to hear it. So tickets sold out not long after we appeared on your show, and thanking and all. So good job, Rusty. And I bought some tickets. A lot of y'all have some tickets, so we'll be watching that every day. And appreciate his wife watching the show. I'm not sure who it was, but appreciate it. Look, let's do a red tide report. This is from the FWC website, and it's cleared up, like I mentioned on Friday's report, on our western end up there, here in Bay County right here. From here, that's just a little bit over in Okaloosa, but folks, check out Guff County and Franklin County. Look at those reports right there. That's a lot of red tide, and we was hoping it's north wind. And see the color chart at the top right-hand corner, it's not super high, but it's medium high. And it's not really what we want all over St. Joe Bay and back behind St. Vincent Island. So that's held off on some folks doing some stuff, including myself, doing some surf fishing, I thought. This is, I ran across this about stocking these big old giant, what they call a Georgia giant hybrid. And if you want to stock your pond, fall is a good time to stock your pond. I've not done this. I have friends who have ponds, and they've stocked them before. But this is a number. This is hatchery fish from Alpha, Georgia. Check this out. Listen and silent are spelled with the same letters. I never knew that. Okay, so, and one more thing coming up this coming weekend. We love history. This is a Weewall, discovered a rich history of Weewall Hitchcock. And it's going to be this Saturday on local artifacts from Iola and the Chipotle Cutoff, and that's going to be really interesting things. If I get a chance, I'm going to run down there and check that out. Those artifacts are cool. So anyway, that's pretty well takes care of I got a little Chris Rogers here. Coach. Okay, anyway, Chris is right here, and we, these mangroves, folks, the mangrove bite has been really strong this fall. Good job, Chris Rogers. Okay, let's take us a quick break, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I do have a couple more pictures, and this time of year, look what's out. Nathan Stuckey, who teaches over there at Rutherford. What do you think that is? Is that hard to see? Nathan, he gets out in the woods a lot, and he took that picture. He had a little video of it, but next one I've seen some big ones too. Next one I see, I'm gonna try to get him to strike out a stick. Okay. Jeff Peck on vacation down at Cedar Keys off of his front deck the back deck where he and his family was vacationing. Isn't that a beautiful sunrise? Is sunrise or sunset, Jeff?
Sunrise.
Sunrise at Cedar Key. That's great. That's beautiful down. Cedar Key is a special place. And if you set your clock back yesterday, I thought this was funny. A guy to put your clocks back, a smartphone, you leave it alone. It does its magic. If you have a sundial, you move one house to the left. Okay, bottom here. If you have an oven, you'll need a master's in electronic engineering or a hammer. And a car radio, it's just not worth it. Wait 6 months. Anyway, that's how the technology. One more thing too, a lot of us have pumpkins and all. I saw this, someone passed this along to me. Don't throw away pumpkins. Find woods near you and smash open for wildlife to eat. Pumpkin is safe for wildlife, and the seeds are a natural dewormer. And recycle them plus food source. So anyway, that's good. And I do that kind of stuff. I sort of throw some scraps out and all. Again, my dad used to do that back corner. The only time you don't want to do it, if you have rats around the area, which, well, fortunately, we've never had the curse of rats, but a lot of times birds and smaller animals and raccoons and all eat them, but do it away from the house. Don't do it right there next to the front porch or something. So anyway, just recycle naturally. It breaks down and everything, but you do want to open them up. Okay, we're talking about the fall run of Pompano, And I like to share. I've done a lot of pompano fishing. I feel like I know a good bit, but I don't know near as much as these folks on social media that's been a time or two and coming down from Atlanta, and they're also experts. But I will share this little video coming up. This is good stuff here, and it's something I've been doing for a very long time. The spring run and the fall run, and we're still in the fall run. We're on the tail end of the fall run. Like I said earlier in the last segment, it's been sort of slowed down a little bit with the red tide this past 2 weeks, really. But it's still strong. It made a strong run, especially to the west of us on the western end of our viewing area. They've had some good runs. So, and you know, it's very simple. This is a little 5-minute video on surf fishing. We're down at the Cape and just ran there. We're down there and I just ran there and fished maybe a little bit over an hour. But it's just very relaxing and very enjoyable. So, Jeff, let's roll this video. Look, you folks, y'all know how I like to experiment. Now look, on the bottom here, of course it's already gone. Well, that might push around. Okay, hold on. My top hook, you see the lime green, which I was crazy about? That's shrimp flavor. The bottom one, the pink color, that is sand flea flavor. Okay? That's what I've had 3 bites. I caught 2 this morning. Both of them have hit here on this sand flea flavor. That's a mouthful, sand flea flavor, which makes sense. Now this, I think I'm gonna keep this one, eat it for supper. I'll put the other one back. I'm gonna keep this one. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna keep this one. rolling. We're doing good this morning. We've been fishing an hour. Caught 3 pompano in 1 hour. So we're rolling. First thing I do, I sort of wash them off when I get them out of the bucket. And then I scale them. Some people don't scale theirs, they put them on the grill, but I've always scaled my fish. I just think you get all that slime and everything off. Okay, so I'm gonna let's see what this has been eating. He hasn't been eating, that's why he's hungry. He don't have anything in here. He hasn't eaten anything. That's why he's hungry. Okay, fished about an hour and a half, caught 3 pompano and 1 catfish. It's amazing how us fishermen always keep score. Basically, I just want to catch enough to put on the grill tonight. So that's basically what we did. Good size. One was 11, 12, and 13 inches. Good. I'd rather have 2 smaller ones than 1 big one. You know, the bigger the fish, the more mercury and more stuff they're going to have in them. So I'd much rather have 2 small fish to put on the grill than just 1 big one. So that's what I got. All right. Hope you enjoy this. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little clip there. They're fun to catch, they're fun to eat. I enjoy cleaning them, and I always like to see what they've been eating. And these are pretty hungry. They haven't been eating a whole lot. I'm always surprised at what I find in them. It's really good. Let's take a look at our fishing game time today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. Our time, 1:53 to 3:53 this afternoon, 2:25 to 4:25. We certainly appreciate George Dern and Blue Water Outriggers. They've been with us since day one. They really have, and it's a situation where we're just real blessed with them. I wanted to let's go. One of the things we're doing now with Christmas shopping coming up, we have been able to put a gift certificate, Panhandle Outdoors gift certificate, in the shop page. I want to see if I can go to that right here. Okay, here's Panhandle Outdoors shop. Okay, let me turn it sideways. Okay. Panhandle Outdoor Shop, and it's well, we went all the way. Here's a gift certificate right here. Need a quick gift? Check that out. So you can, this is really good. If you're not sure what they want, I used to not like gift certificates. Now I'm crazy about them over the years because they really do work out, especially people you can't quite find out what they want to do. But go to Panhandle Outdoor Shop, and anyway, go ahead and you can get that for any amount. You know, sometimes they have like $50, $75, any amount you want to spend. Try to round it off to, you know, like an even number, and that will be a great Christmas gift. So keep that in mind, and we don't have to worry about the shipment coming in or being offshore or anything like that. We just had to make a new order. We ordered, I think, $800 or $900 worth of shirts we'd sold out, and we just made a new order stocking up for Christmas. And we're about to run out of decals. I'm gonna order or Travis is gonna order some more of those. So things are doing good, and we're real proud of it. Also, talking about things going good, the national, I've just showed this right here, National Wild Turkey Federation, that yearly calendar Ken Perryman was talking about. They're gonna give away 1 gun a week for 52 weeks. So check with Ken, the tickets are $50. That's a pretty good odds right there. So it's a National Wild Turkey Federation here in the Florida chapter. I also want to talk about, next thing I want to talk about, every year, Bay County does what we call the Deer Point Lake Drawdown, and it's let's see. It's really interesting. Me being up in that area, here it is right here. Me being up in that area, I've always sort of followed it. So it's going to start November. It's coming up on us pretty fast. Deer Point Lake Drawdown will be November the 22nd through March the 2nd. And that's, you know, that's pretty good. That's a good 3 months. And I was reading about it last night. Pretty well, basically what they do is they draw it down, and then when it happens, you hope you get a strong freeze, and to kill a lot of the weed and vegetation on the shoreline. Now, it doesn't necessarily take a freeze to kill all of it. A lot of times when that stuff dries out, it kills it, and then it sort of recycles itself. So what that does, that would provide nutrients for the soil and also nutrients for the fish to eat off of. So it's a win-win. Now also for the property owners around Deer Point Lake, a lot of times you can jump in there and repair your dock and seawall. But keep in mind, I wrote down a couple of things. You gotta, if you want to do repairs, you got to get. If you want to do anything along, first of all, let's go back to just the weeds itself. If you're going to go down by your shoreline and remove the weeds and all that and pull them stuff, you have to get permission from the FWC. This is what the website was. I was looking at this last night. I did not know that. I thought you go to pull up the weeds, but you got to call and consult with them, and they'll tell you what to do and what not to do. So check with the government agency. Also, if you're going to make an extensive repairs on your seawall or dock, you have to go through the Department of Environmental Protection, DEP. You have to get permission to do those kind of things to make sure everybody does it right. So we've always got Big Brother looking over our shoulder. So anyway, it's always an exciting time though with Drawdown. It does good things for the community of the outdoorsmen, and I've always enjoyed watching it. And it's and another thing it does now, it does put those fish up in a concentrated area. I've talked to a lot of bass fishermen. It's sort of a love-hate relationship. They love to do it, but they hate to see people come in there and just catch them, and then keep them. Where most bass fishermen release them. So be a good sportsman about that, and understand they are sort of consolidated in one area, and do it right. So okay, so we're going to start wrapping things up. We always appreciate the viewership, and we went over a lot of stuff today. I hope you getting ready for that outdoor adventure, the next outdoor adventure, getting ready this week or maybe next week or two, doing some stuff in the outdoors. Thank you all so much for watching Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Do something good today for fellow man, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.